books.
My story is about a school with 5 basketball teams. They're all called the Resurrection Romans.
Let's visit a wild animal act at Circus World near Orlando, Florida.
I run a great business called Comic People. People all over the world like to trade comic books. My name is Richard Liu. I live in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, near Philadelphia. I own and operate a business called Comic People. It's a comic book business. I work out of my home. My bedroom is my office, and the guest room is my stockroom. My inventory is almost 10,000 comic books. I see customers by appointment only.
I'm interested in buying the Watchmen comic series. What can you tell me about it?
Well, The Watchmen is written by Alan Moore, and he's probably one of the best writers of the industry. He won several Kirby Awards a while back for Miracle Man and Swamp Thing and stuff like that. The Watchmen is a really good series. I really recommend it. It came from DC's... Most of my business is done at comic book conventions. My associates help me pack the comic books and sell them there. They also bag and tape the comics into plastic bags to keep them clean. They file them alphabetically by title and then numerically by issue number. I put the price on the comics. The great majority of comic books go up in value, some more than others. Here are some things to look for: death of characters, introduction of characters, major event in stories, the artist, the writer, and the first issue of a comic book series.
I became interested in comics at a really early age. The media is different than all others. It combines books and film in one, and it has the best points of both of them.
Okay, so Rich, which issue should I start with?
Well, you should buy the first 2 issues of the series, and then if you like these books, you can come back for the rest of them. The rest of Watchmen series comes out monthly.
So it's 12 issues?
Yeah,
The first issue is $3 and the second issue is $2. Comic books go up in value because there's a great demand out there. The best reason I could think of is because they're exciting. Comic People is a great business for someone my age.
My story is about the Desert Wind Steel Orchestras.
I'll report on a school with a winning basketball program.
Young Universe, television news for young people around the world, will return after these messages.
Want to play the day away? Come to Clementon Park. Hop a train, float on down, take the car, bump around, see a show, the place to go to play the day away. Drop on in, make a friend, have a ball, do it all. Clementon Park, the only complete family amusement park in the Philadelphia area where you can play all day without throwing money away. Ride the rides, hang on tight, whirling faster, scale the heights, getting wet, and hey, the fun's not over yet. There's still the night to come.
Clementon Park is open every day except Monday. Enjoy the exciting new high dive show.
I got some good pot for you.
No.
Cocaine?
No, thanks.
Yo, my man, you want some lewds?
No way.
If someone offers you drugs, instead of saying something you really don't mean, just say,
No.
I got some centimillion for you.
No.
No. No big production number. Just say,
No.
you'd be surprised how well it works.
No.
The very little.
This is what it's like to be functionally illiterate. There are 27 million Americans like this who need your help. Volunteer at this number. The only degree you need is a degree of caring.
I think I can.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took.
Smoking marijuana impairs your memory and distorts your perception. Just what you need before going to school.
Don't know much about geometry. No, 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 no.
Let's return to news for young people around the world on Young Universe.
Reader David reproduces antique dolls at the Porcelain Art Centre. Original antique dolls can cost as much as $50,000, but an average price is $3,000. Mrs. David's reproductions are worth about 10% of that.
Most of the molds are imported from America, although some are made in Australia now, and they're taken from the antique dolls. We make their heads in the molds and then we take them out, and they have to be cleaned up after that, after they've dried, which means you take away the seams that are left by being in a two-part mould. Then they're rubbed down so there's no marks on them, and they're fired in the kilns. When they come out, they're vitrified. They've become china, like your normal cups and saucers. And then after that, you paint them. Some of them, especially the ones that are painted like the old French dolls, are very difficult to paint. They're very fine features, and especially their eyelashes are really hard to paint. The modern dolls, like the little one in the high chair, don't have to be painted like anything in particular. You can paint them just how you like them. And sometimes we do portrait dolls of children, so they're painted just like the little girl or boy that they're supposed to be like. Before plastic dolls were invented, or before plastic was invented, porcelain dolls were mostly all you could get. And children of the 1800s had beautiful porcelain dolls to play with, just as you would have plastic or rubber ones. There's been a revival of porcelain dolls because they're lovely and fragile, and they're collector's items. They last forever.
Let's visit a wild animal act at Circus World near Orlando, Florida.
Have you ever dreamt of running away from home to join the circus? Well, for 9-year-old Brian McMillan, the circus is home. Brian's dad, David McMillan, is an internationally known wild animal trainer who performs at Orlando's Circus World. Although David's act is much too dangerous for a young boy, Brian does spend a lot of time helping his father and watching him at work.
Hi.
What's happening?
How is life at the circus different from that of other kids?
Well, I get in free. It's real fun doing the show.
Okay, this is like right through the hoop. Machine gun. Where you going?
Daddy, What language do you speak to all of them?
Well, we use a combination of English and French and German. Those are the 3 circus languages that you use.
Can you understand the tigers, what they're saying when they growl at you?
Yeah, I can understand what they're saying, you see. Each noise they make has a different meaning. When you work at this business for a lot of years, you learn which noise is which. Then if animal's sick, if a wild animal's sick, it can't tell you. You have to understand, and you have to learn the noises they make.
Can you make one of them say something and you tell me what they're saying?
Okay. This tiger's gonna say to me, "Stay away from me, I just wanna go home," okay? Go back. Let me show you just how good these tigers are at athletics, okay? You like Dr. J, right? You know how he can jump?
Oh, yeah.
You know how far he can jump? Watch how far these tigers can jump. You know there's only 1,500 Royal Bengal tigers left in the wild, and that I have the largest collection of tigers in the world outside of India?
Rita! Rita! Tashi! Maya! Maya! Hazan! Hazan! Maya! Hazan! Hazan! Hazan!
Okay. Can Dr. J jump as far as that? No way.
How do you feel when you see your dad in the cage with all those wild animals?
Well, I feel very good. It's very good because I know he's been training them for very many years. And I think he knows how to do it now.
Rita! Rita! Tashi! Maya!
When my dad started, he was 17. He was very nervous, just like I was. And I may be tiger trainer just like him one day.
Hazan! Hazan! Tashi, go on. Maya, go on. Go on.
We all know that circus life is fun and exciting, and as we've seen, it takes long hours of hard work and preparation. Brian's not sure whether or not he wants to follow in his father's footsteps, but right now he's just enjoying learning about the wild animals in his dad's act. Chicago's West Side has a great basketball team called the Resurrection Romans.
The Resurrection basketball program is one of the best basketball programs in the state of Illinois. These kids play basketball for Resurrection Elementary School in Chicago. They're called the Resurrection Romans. This year, the Romans won the city championship and had a 63-4 record. I'm Leon Tyler. I'm a forward on the 8th grade team. I've been in the program since I was in 5th grade. The athletic director and the 8th grade coach is Mr. Michael Watkins.
One of the reasons that we're so successful at Resurrection is that most of the kids graduate through the program. A lot of them start in 4th and 5th grade playing and move themselves up through the 8th grade team. Also, we are strong on fundamentals and teamwork.
Tap it in. Put the ball on the backboard. There you go.
Basketball program at Resurrection actually has 5 teams. There are 2 girls teams, a junior varsity of 5th and 6th graders, and a varsity team of 7th and 8th graders.
You want that target hand. Next man, let's go.
There are 3 boys teams, a 6th grade team that has 4th, 5th, and 6th graders on it.
Come on, better passes, Junior. Let's go.
A 7th grade team.
All right, good, Rich. You do not wait on the ball. That was too low there. Keep that ball above the head. Hold that target hand up. Okay.
And an 8th grade team. The 8th grade team has won all the championships. Michael Mallett is center on the 8th grade team. Michael, how long have you been in the program?
I've been in the program since I've been in 4th grade.
What are your goals?
Well, I plan on playing high school basketball, and if my basketball is good enough, I hope to get a scholarship to college.
Many fine players have been a part of Resurrection basketball. Resurrection has produced 3 high school All-American basketball stars and 7 All-State ball players.
A special school in Colorado teaches kids with handicaps how to ski.
People from all around the world come to the Colorado Rockies to learn how to ski. When they slip, tumble, and fall, the powdery snow makes their landing soft. One of the most unusual ski schools in Colorado is located right here in Breckenridge. The Breckenridge Outdoor Education Center teaches skiing to kids with physical disabilities. The method of skiing is adapted to each of the kids' handicaps. Bruce Werber is the executive director of the Outdoor Education Center.
For those with physical handicaps, such as paraplegics or people with restricted leg use, we use a pulk, which is a Norwegian sled made specifically for people with problems with their legs. For deaf kids, we have our instructors who sign, and they're able to easily communicate with the different students. Well, with blind skiers, we set up a special track, and when blind skiers feel the security of that track, they're able to move much faster and able to move in a freer way.
Eileen Gallegos is blind. She's learning cross-country skiing. Eileen, what is cross-country skiing?
It's where you're running or walking across the snow with skis on.
Did you ever think skiing would be something you could do?
Yes, because my friends skied and they told me all about it, and I thought that I could ski someday.
We're going to be going around the turn and then down a little.
Connie Lewis teaches cross-country skiing to the blind kids.
The way that we teach the blind children is to first of all make 2 grooves in the snow that they can feel with their skis, and the instructor skis right next to the student or right in front of them or right in back of them, so that we can tell them if they're going to run into something or if there's a steep hill that they have to go up or down or anything like that.
Some of the kids are paraplegics. They can't use their legs. They learn to ski using a sled called a pulk. Jim Link is one of the instructors. He was paralyzed in an accident 5 years ago and began skiing soon after.
Well, it's a learn-by-doing situation. Well, the main problem we've had is that they're fearless. They like to go fast, and so it is hard to teach them to turn. That's the only hard part.
gives these kids feelings of accomplishment and self-confidence despite their disabilities.
You'll see my story on the fun we have playing steel drums.
Young Universe, television news for young people around the world, will return after these messages.
Look at that! Open for business!
Want to play the day away? Come to Clementon Park. Hop a train, float on down, take the car, bump around, see a show, the place to go to play the day away. Drop on in, make a friend, have a ball, do it all. Clementon Park, the only complete family amusement park in the Philadelphia area where you can play all day without throwing money away. Ride the rides, hang on tight, whirling fast or scale the heights, getting wet, and hey, the fun's not over yet. There's still the night to come.
Clementon Park is open every day except Monday. Special discounts at participating Pepsi dealers.
Tomorrow's tennis champions are being developed today, right here in Philadelphia, thanks to the Arthur Ashe Youth Tennis Center. This impressive, centrally located facility is inviting boys and girls who are intermediate, high school, varsity, or tournament-level players to participate. There's excellent teaching and top-level competition at the only indoor facility of its kind in the United States. For more information, call 487-9555.
Hello, I'm Larry Kane, and I'm inviting you to join me and dozens of others for the 7th annual MS 150, a two-day bike ride from Philadelphia to Ocean City and back, September 19th and 20th. Proceeds from the ride will help fight multiple sclerosis, a disease that afflicts 5,000 residents of our Delaware Valley. It's a fun ride for a great cause, so call 215-963-0100 to gear up. A public service message from Channel 10, making the way it is a little better.
Summertime, it's hot in the city. This ain't the way to beat the heat. Oh no, play it smart. When the heat is on, just play it cool. Play it smart. Don't wanna be nobody's fool. Come on, respect it now, 'cause it's the thing to do. Play it smart. Oh, don't you know it's up to you. Play it smart.
Play it smart. Hydrants are for fires, not for fun.
Let's return to news for young people around the world on Young Universe.
My story is about the Desert Wind Steel Orchestras. Have you ever heard a steel drum? Well, here's a whole orchestra of them. This is the Desert Winds Alumni Steel Orchestra. It's a band that got started at Desert Winds Elementary School in Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Heather Stevens, and I've been playing steel drums for 2 years. The steel drum is a new instrument. It was created in Trinidad only about 35 years ago. A man named Elie Minette first made the drums out of old oil barrels. Play a steel drum?
Well, the drum is marked off into different sections, and you have 2 sticks, and they have rubber ends, and you hit each note individually that's marked off. And I play the lead, and I have to memorize all my music and all the songs, and it's pretty hard sometimes and takes a lot of practice.
The steel orchestra was started when I was in 6th grade. The kids that were in it the first year have gone on to junior high school now. We wanted to continue playing, so we started an alumni band. Now there are actually 2 Desert Wind Steel Orchestras. The Mr. Jerry Lopatin is the founder and director of our band.
Well, just a few years ago, I left a couple of the drums out in the classroom for the children to play, and they seemed to enjoy it so much that we decided to buy more steel drums for the school, and the children are just having a ball with them.
This is the 6th grade group. Today they're rehearsing the song Cantina Band from the movie Star Wars. Is playing the steel drum hard?
Yes, because you have to hit the notes just right, and you have to aim to hit the notes.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. The ending, you blew it again. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, last 4 measures starting on the B flat chord. Leads, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Okay. Seconds, baritones, basses, B flat chord. Get ready, and 1, 2, ready, play. Ya-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Keep those changes fast, and...
In our orchestra, we use 4 basic types of drums. The lead drums are up in front and carry the melody. The next row of drums is called the seconds. The sound from this drum is lower, so it can play melody or harmony. The next group of drums is called the baritones. Their sound is low, but not as low as the basses. The last group is the basses. They're the big ones in the back.
Improved. Much, much improved. Very good. Very good.
Are the bass drums different to play than the other drums?
Yes, because of the fact that we have 5 drums instead of 1 or 2. It's easy when the piece is slow, but when it gets fast, it gets pretty hard.
The 6th graders are performing a song called Tequila. Never heard a steel drum before aren't very impressed by its looks when they see it. As soon as they hear it, they change their minds.
For a fun-filled, carefree day, visit me at the wonderful Land of Make-Believe, where kids like you can experience the Dixie Car Jump Ride, or challenge the cargo nets and romp in the ball crawl. Come visit me here at the Land of Make-Believe and ride my airplanes or old Frontier train. We have it all for you, a full-size kids amusement park. The Land of Make-Believe, Hope, New Jersey. Take Route 80 to exit 12. The parking is free and the admission is low in the Land of Make-Believe. Uh-oh.
When I met my big brother, I knew that everything would be okay. He really understands. Please consider being a big brother. Call 557-8600.
Hot enough to fry an egg, also hot enough to fry a dog's brain. Your dog can't perspire. To cool off, he has to pant. Even with the windows left partly open, the hot air he's breathing can cause brain damage or even death. On a hot day, be kind to your dog by leaving him at home.
Sometimes grown-ups touch kids in ways they don't like.
I was wrestling with my uncle, and it changed. It felt icky.
When touching feels funny, it's hard to know what to do.
He said I shouldn't tell anyone.
If that ever happens to you, say no.
No.
Then go.
Go.
And tell someone you trust.
Tell.
Say no. Then go. and kill.
A message from the Pennsylvania Medical Society, dedicated to your good health.
Young people are getting close to each other a lot from all over the world. And, you know, I have a lot of hope about tomorrow's world.
Congratulations to Channel 10's art contest winners.
Papa says he wouldn't camp out in Great Grizzly Forest if you paid him.
The ghosts simply don't exist.
Hey! Scout Leader Jane? She's gone. Oh, no, it got her.
Big Paul never get to see Winter Carnival.
That's going to be the best ice tower ever.
When I was suddenly attacked by a hideous, horrible ice monster.
The cave's empty. Big Paw's gone.